Hello everyone. Today we will continue simplifying fractions together. But today I would like to demonstrate a slightly different example where there is no apparent reduction of fractions, but we will still arrive at the desired outcome. These are examples, these are actions being performed, but I want to show that it is not always possible or rather necessary to perform these actions in order to get an answer. And this will aid us in reducing fractions. Therefore, let's consider the first example. The calculation involves multiplying 2 by 3, dividing the result by 2, and then multiplying the final quotient by 5. What is occurring in this case? Naturally, you have the ability to multiply 2 by 3, which will result in 6, and if you multiply 2 by 5, the outcome will be 10. However, in this case, we have a fraction that can be reduced. The answer should always be expressed as an irreducible fraction. Therefore, I will need to simplify this fraction. So what exactly am I doing? To get the quotient, I divide 6 and 10 by 2, dividing each number by 2 and finding the result. And as a result, 6 divided by 2 will be 3 and 10 divided by 2 will be 5.
So I received an answer, and that it's fantastic that I achieved such an answer.
However, it should be noted that I could not have multiplied these numbers, but instead made the task a little easier. And this will aid us in the process of reducing our fractions. Perform multiplication by 3, followed by division by 2, and then multiplication by 5. Please pay attention, as I have one number that is present in both the numerator and the denominator of the calculation. What actions am I able to take? I am capable of decreasing these numbers, specifically eliminating 2 and 2 by crossing them out. And at that point, I will be left with a total of 3 stains. That is the entirety of the solution to this particular example. So refrain from always taking action. It may be possible to promptly reduce something, but in this case, you consistently need to find the same number or the same multiplier in order to achieve the desired outcome. Let's consider another example involving you. This is the second example. The result of multiplying 3 by 7, dividing by 6, and then multiplying by 5 is, I wish to behave in precisely this manner. I will refrain from multiplying the numerator by the numerator and the denominator by the denominator. However, in this instance, I don't see any identical numbers. So there is one number, the same number that I don't see. However, what actions can I take? I will write down the numerator, which is 3 multiplied by 7. However, in the denominator, this 6 is the product obtained by multiplying 2 by 3. Is it correct? That's why instead of writing 6, I write 2 multiplied by 3 and multiplied by 5. So guys, this is 6 for me. And what is taking place at that moment? I have the ability to decrease 3 and 3, and as a consequence, there will be a total of 7/10 in numerical value. That is all you had to do. And one additional example that I want to take into consideration. This is the third example. We have 8 multiplied by 3 divided by 6 multiplied by 24 as the calculation to be solved. What is happening once again? I do not want to perform the multiplication of these numbers, even though someone will already observe that 8 multiplied by 3 equals 24. And then guys, what do we get? 8 multiplied by 3, it will be 24. Divide by 6, multiply by 24. Great, we have 24. At 24, it's reduced. Great, we have 24, and 24 are shortened for me. However, what occurs in the subsequent steps, in the denominator, I currently have a 6, and that is absolutely great. But what will remain in the numerator for me? How to write that number, or what number will remain in the numerator? You need to remember one thing, that if I multiply by 1, 24 multiplied by 1 will be 24. But if I multiply the numerator, then I should also multiply the denominator by 1. And then the numerator remains 1, and in the denominator, multiplying 6 by 1 will simply be 6. As a consequence, we obtain the answer 1/6. Additionally, we have also acquired an understanding of how to write a fraction with a numerator of 1 through our learning experience. If we simplify all the elements in the numerator, the resulting value is equal to 1, and in the numerator we write 1. In the next lessons, guys, we will continue working with fractions, and that's all for today. Goodbye until we meet again.